everyone, this is Mac. Welcome to NCR India, free video tutorial channel on YouTube. Today I'm going to create a new project in Autodesk Maya 2012. So before creating a project, I just want to tell you that one has to plan his project, and in the planning stage we should also know that some basic and very important information related to our projects. Right? Let's say if I'm going to create a solar system in Autodesk Maya, then I should know that how many objects I'm going to create in this project, and what would be their sizes and their positions in the solar system with respect to each other. So you can search it on Google, and you can collect the data from anywhere and write it down on a paper. In that way we will complete our planning stage, and after the planning, let's get on to the creation of project. And in the creation of project, you have to open Autodesk Maya 2012 and then go to files. You'll see a drag menu and choose the project window and open a new project window here. Now in the new project window, you will see your current project, which is SS. If you want to create a new project, you have to press new, and now put the project name. Let's say it is solar system, so solar system. Okay, after that, you can see here this is a location where you can save your project. This is my own location. I have chosen this location, but in the but if you see, if the default location is somewhere in the documents folder, you can even choose it wherever you want. If you wanna save it anywhere on disk, you can save it by, first of all, you will have to make a folder called projects and save it anywhere on your disk, and copy its path and supply that path in this location tab, right? And in that way you will be saving your project wherever you want, on the hard disk, right? After that, you can see many other folders like scenes, templates, images, source images, render data, particles, clips, sound, scripts. Actually, all of these folders will be contained in your project folder, which is solar system here. Okay, and in all of these there are only two folders which are very important. The first one is the scene, and another one is your images folder. So in the scene will be containing all the info related to the scenes that you are gonna create in your project, and images basically contain all the detailed information related to the images that you have rendered out from scenes. Okay, now after that, just save it down, press accept. Now before creating any object, you have to make a scene. To create a new scene here. Now it is being saved by itself, so you don't need to save it, but sometimes it may also ask you to save it, and then you just have to press a save button. That's it. Okay, and now press space in this perspective window to switch into the 4-panel view, and go to the top view. Okay, and in the top view, I'm gonna create a sphere. But before creating a sphere, I just want to tell you that there is one more option. You have to go to the create, then go to the nerves primitive. You will see there is one more option called interactive creation, which is already unchecked here, right? And you just keep that in mind, that you have to keep this option interactive creation unchecked always, because it actually allows you to create any sphere or any kind of shape on the center of this grid, right? If I would have checked this interactive creation, then what would happen if I'm going to create now if I'm going to create any sphere in the nerves primitive or any kind of shape, then it will let me choose any position on the grid, right? In that way, sometimes you may not get the exact center of the grid, right? Now for getting the exact center of the grid, you have to keep that option interactive creation unchecked always. Now if you will create this time sphere or any kind of shape, then it will only allow you to create the sphere on the center of the grid. So by default you will get the center of the grid, and you don't need to choose the center by yourself. Okay, in that way you will not be making any mistake in choosing the center. That's all it's that's all it's about. So let's come to the another part, that once you have created the sphere on the center of the grid, you have to scale it in all the three axes, and I'm gonna scale it to the 4 units in this grid. Here you can see this is the first unit, first, second, third, and fourth. In that way, in this axis also, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, and also in the third axis, for that you have to press space again to switch to the 4-panel view, and go to this front view and scale it and resize it to, or increase its size to the 4 units. Here also it's done. Now you have made a sphere which is being scaled to the 4 units in each of the axes. In that way I have made a sphere which resembles a sun, and to make it sun I have to go to the channel box, and here press it, just click this name and rename it to the sun, which refers to the sun, that this would be our sun in this prototype of solar system. Okay, so in that way I have made a sun. Now you can also make scale it to 4. You can even scale it from here. Go to the scale X, Y, Z. You don't need to bother about this scaling tool. Just go to the channel box. You can see the proper attributes of your sphere, and put the 4 in X, Y, Z to make to scale it to the size 4 units in every axis. Okay guys, now in that way I'm gonna create more spheres, and around 8 spheres we have to create for the planets, and one is the sun itself, right, in the solar system. So these are the basic objects that we're going to create in the solar system. And after that, now how would you create, and what would be the distance between them, that you have to find out on the Google, and whatever the data you will get, you will have to compare with the sun. Let's say I'm gonna create another sphere which may refers to the next planet of to the sun. Then for that I'm gonna put this sphere somewhere. First of all, select the select tool and select this sphere and move it to the 4, or let's say count it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so just put the 7 unit in translate X option. In that way it will be translated to the 7 units after the center, right, and or make it 8. In that way I have given a space between the sun and the next planet to it of 3 units around. You can see it, first unit, second unit, and 3 unit, right. In that way I'm gonna create every sphere more 8 planets, and I'm gonna deliver the size. You can even note down the size that I'm gonna give in to all of these other planets. The sun has been given to the 4 units, okay, and I'm gonna give a 0.2 size to the Mercury. Venus will be having 0.5, Earth will be having 0.5, Mars will be having 0.4, and Jupiter will be having 1, Saturn will be having 0.9, Uranus will be having 0.7, and Neptune will be having 0.15. okay, and because this is a Mercury, then I have to give a size of 0.2 to this sphere, 0.2 in each of the axes. Okay, it's kinda invisible to us. Okay, in that way you can I'm going to create all the other planets and to the sun, and in the next exercise you will be seeing all the the whole solar system. Okay, bye bye, thanks for watching, take care.